Here are the top 3 habits that will actually help you with your mental health. Number 1, deep breaths. If you're anything like me, you probably get really bad anxiety when it comes to being social or when you're in uncomfortable situations. Now, I know everybody talks about meditation and the benefits of it, but it's basically just deep, focused breaths. With my daily life, I'm the most awkward and anxiety-filled person. Like, I can't even handle conversations without me feeling to feel perfect. And I know that probably comes from my childhood, and that's a whole separate video within itself. But during all these situations, I take a really big inhale through the nose, and I hold for whatever feels natural. Then I either exhale through my nose or my mouth. When I exhale through my mouth, I try to exhale longer than my inhale. And what I mean is, it's just like just letting all that air go out. Why do I do that? I'm not really too sure with all the science and stuff behind it, but I do know releasing all that air inside you just makes you more relaxed and more calm. The next daily habit that will improve your mental health is climbing trees. I know this might come to a shock to you, but as a kid, I used to climb the tree next to my grandpa's truck. And he just had this crazy idea to make a tree house with all the stuff I found around the neighborhood. Now I climb trees to make YouTube thumbnails. But that childhood imagination and joy of being a kid is something a lot of us either gave up on as we grew up because we have a job, or other responsibilities of being an adult. Something that everybody says is being in nature is good for you, and that's just so true. Even though I haven't been camping in a really long time, every time I climb a tree, I always have a smile on my face because it just reminds me there is a joy outside the screens, outside where the sun is. I also know this might be common sense to a lot of people, but a lot of people need to hear this. So if you could send this to someone who might benefit from this video, it would help me and hopefully it would help them. Now, one habit that everyone talks about that will improve not just your mental health, but just your life overall is exercise. But before you leave the video because some little kid who looks like he's never trained before talks to you about exercise, you're kind of right. I've been working out for about 2 years now and I still look skinny fat. And that's totally my fault. I take full responsibility. But in my experience, every time I work out or exercise or even just go for a walk, I just feel better. Exercise has been, if not the best thing I have ever done for my mental health. When you're curling the dumbbell and getting that pump, you feel like you can do anything. My favorite part of it all is the next day when you're just sore, you have this feeling of accomplishment. Now, if you're anything like me, I keep saying this will improve your mental health and physical health and your life overall quality. Now, to realistically do any of these habits that we talked about, it takes baby steps. So let's go through the first one, deep breaths. Now, to do deep breaths, and I'm not talking about just sitting down and having a meditation session, I'm talking about just throughout the day. The best way to go about it is just to remind yourself throughout the day, oh yeah, if I do this, I'll feel a little bit better, more relaxed. If you're too busy to climb a tree because you're a rat at the rat race, give yourself time to either go find one that you feel like you could climb. If you can't find a tree, or you're just self-conscious and don't want to be that one person who climbs a tree, go sit in some grass, go sit in nature. Go to the park and just relax in the fucking grass, bro. Like, I had times before where I would just go to a park and just sit in the grass and read a book and just feel so fucking good. Now with exercise, I've struggled a lot with this, and it's myself getting in my own way. But you can find the time here and there to do a few push-ups. Even if it's just one push-up, one is better than none. And a lot of the times when it comes to exercise, it's not mostly hitting the big workout, going to the gym. And yeah, it's true that is, but it's definitely just being more consistent, getting those small wins, getting that momentum going. Best time to do push-ups or anything outside of your schedule is just do it when you're waiting for something. Either that's cooking food in the microwave, boiling some water, waiting for something to be complete. Do push-ups, do a body weight squat, just anything you can find, anything there's just time in to do, that, if that makes sense. Hey, welcome to the end of the video. If you did enjoy this video, you can leave me a like down below. Anyways, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And never give up and push past your limits. Now take care. I'm so fucking cringe, bro. But I think that came out good. I think that was like my best video in a long time.